Hello guys, I'm gaming, and I'm reacting to Deaf Girl Finds Out Why She Can't Hear by DharMannStudios. As also links to the channel and the video are in the description. And as always, let's begin. Shall we?
Lana! Lana, stop! No! Lana, stop! Stop, stop, stop! Hi, Abby.
Why do you sound so weird?
Unfortunately, we're gonna have to cancel the field trip to the zoo. We just don't have the money for it.
Oh, come on!
Wait. Please give me a moment. Open your books to page 52. I'll be right back.
This sucks. I heard a teacher say the extra money is paying for Lana's deaf girl assistance. This is so unfair.
Yeah, can't she be put in, like, a special ed class or something?
Exactly. Oh.
I'm sorry.
We don't want an apology from a freak robot.
There she is. Let's roll.
Let's do it. She does work in a nice place. Huh? Feel this material. It's nice. Ooh. It would feel nice on the floor.
Ooh, there it goes. And there this one goes.
Oh, and then this one goes.
Oops.
My bad. Oh, shoot, her manager. Go.
Lana, the mess. Clean it up. Let's go. Now.
I hear you. Lower your voice.
Pay me at least $1,000 right now. You're out of here.
Listen, I know I owe you. I'm just waiting to get paid.
I need the money now. I'm serious, Liz.
I know I have something somewhere. There's, just hold on.
Here is the rent money.
I'm sorry, sweetie.
It's okay, Mom.
I wish you would use your voice more often.
I'm just gonna go for a walk.
No, I'll come with you.
That's okay. Just this impression.
Please don't go by yourself. I don't want you to get hurt. Just wait for me.
I'll be fine.
Wait.
Can I even say a thing? Like, this has been going for like 4.5 minutes straight, and yet I don't even know what to say. And just so you guys know, if this is your first video of me, like, I'm the type of person who usually talks a lot. Like, I usually either increase the video's duration by 50% or even double it, sometimes even triple it. And yet, like, I don't know what to say here. Like, it's already been 4.5 minutes, and yet I don't even know what to say. Like, let me guess. Those kids from back then are the same adults of today? Really? The same people? I guess, huh?
I don't want you to get hurt. Just wait for me.
I'll be fine.
Sweetie!
It's okay. I'll just stay here.
What's up? Eli, what was that? You have to stop hesitating. Come on. Yes. Sorry, Coach. You can't be such a coward in football. You hear me?
Listen up. I know a lot of us have been looking forward to this year's tournament, but the school can't afford to send us this year.
What?
That doesn't mean we give up. We don't quit. You understand that?
Yeah, I know exactly why. Yes, yes.
Lana, this is a new device that will provide captioning for you for lessons and videos.
Thank you.
Kids is one thing, but you're telling me these two don't have the mental capacity to understand her? Like, okay, I'll admit, if they are kids and they didn't learn from their parents, then, you know, they might bash her because, after all, she didn't negatively affect them oh no, it was kind of directly. I can't say indirectly because it was kind of directly, but like, if you really think about it, like, if these two bully her for this, that would honestly be weird because, like, yes, kids are one thing, but full-on adults is another. Like, they are supposed to be 18-year-olds or 17-year-olds in the story, right? So you're telling me these adults are like near adults do not have the mental capacity to understand her? Like, again, I'll give them a pass as kids, because guess what? Unless kids are told by their parents, they're probably gonna be mean if you do something bad to them, and she kind of did that indirectly because the funds that would have went to the school trip went to her to help her learn. So, like, But again, adults here. Like, again, are you telling me that these two haven't understood her in almost a decade? No, forget what I said. No, it's kind of a full-on decade, right? Like, it's been a decade, and yet you're telling me that you don't even understand her yet? Like, you don't have the mental capacity to understand her yet? Really?
Oh, look. More expensive stuff for the freak.
Yeah, this is why we can't have nice things anymore.
Attention class, let's give a warm welcome to our new student, Haley. Please have a seat wherever you like, and we'll get you started.
I want to ask, how loud are their voices supposed to be exactly? Because let's be honest, considering how small the class is, I'm pretty sure the teacher would have been able to hear these two from their distance. I'm pretty sure. Because they were talking at a loud enough volume that, considering how small the classroom is, their voices should be easily heard by him. Like, her, I understand, like, you know, the whole point is that she's kind of, I won't say deaf, but like almost deaf. You know that there are people who say that they're legally deaf? I think she's the one who falls into that range because she isn't so deaf to the point that she doesn't hear a thing. She hears them, but they're incredibly muffled. But when it comes to these two, like, I still want to understand, how were you two not heard by the teacher? Again, the class is small enough that I don't honestly believe that he wouldn't hear them and immediately, like, give them detention or something.
Is it okay if I sit here?
Yes.
You have quite a bit of work to catch up on, but lucky for you, Lana here knows all the material very well.
It's nice to meet you, Lana.
Hi, Haley. I love your t-shirt. Thank you.
Wait a second. How does this woman hear? Because like, isn't it a little weird that she hears people normally? Like, I assume she hears people normally. It's not like there's anything on her ears. And the whole point is the fact that they can't afford a surgery. So, like, you're telling me that she can hear very well, but she can't speak? There's a difference between being mute and being deaf. And, like, genuinely tell me. Like, she's supposed to be deaf, right? Well, how is she hearing her right now? It's not like she's using any device at the moment. So how is she hearing? Her name was Lana. No, the girl's name is Lana. Oh yeah, Haley. I remember. Her name was Haley. So I have a question. Like, how does Lana hear Haley like that? Like, how? The whole point is that she's almost deaf, and yet she hears Haley really well, even though she has no equipment on her right now. I don't think she has hearing aids or anything of the sort. I don't think I can zoom in on the website, but like genuinely, does she have hearing aids? No, I don't think she does. I don't think she has hearing aids because, like, genuinely tell me, why is it that it seems that she can hear people but she can't speak? Like, isn't that a little weird? Because here's the thing: if you really think about it, for a person like her who wasn't deaf in their entire life, so she knows English. Obviously, she doesn't depend on sign language. And on top of that, she hears like enough so that if she's close enough and the person's loud enough, she can make out what they're saying. So it's not like full on deafness. So like, isn't it kind of weird that this is the opposite to how it's supposed to be? Like, I honestly want to be corrected if I'm wrong. Please feel free to correct me if I'm wrong in the comments. But like, genuinely, isn't it supposed to be the opposite where she can speak well but she can't hear well? Because like, in this situation, it's the opposite, where she hears well, but she doesn't speak well. Generally, explain to me. Am I the only one confused here? Like again, please feel free to correct me in the comments and make me understand why this is right or wrong. Because like, I generally don't understand. Because for her situation, the both hearing and speaking should be flipped, where she can speak well, but she can't hear well. Because again, it's very clear that it's not like she was in a situation where she was deaf so early to the point that she doesn't even know English. No, she definitely knows English. So it's not like she depends on sign language. In fact, I don't think she's used sign language like at all. So like, can someone please explain to me like, how is that supposed to work? Like, why do you like, she's deaf, and yeah, you're telling me that she hears well but she doesn't speak well. DharMann, there's a difference between being mute and being deaf. And yes, I know that if she was mute, she wouldn't have been able, like, she wouldn't have been able to talk to her mom earlier. But like, let's be honest, it's kind of the same thing, since she can kind of hear people, but she can't hear them quite well. It's kind of like similar to how she's legally deaf. If she were legally mute, this situation would make a lot more sense. But since she's legally deaf, again, wouldn't it be the opposite, where she can speak well but she can't hear well? Okay, I'm gonna continue because at this point I've repeated myself like two to three times. Anyway.
Hi, Haley. I love your t-shirt. Thank you. Maybe you can help me catch up with this after school.
No. No. If this ends up being another... Okay, no. It can't be that.
School. Sure, I'd like that. Are you okay with coming over later?
DharMann, did you read your own title? Deaf girl. How many times do I have to repeat? Because, like, let me tell you, if somebody showed me this without a title, I would have thought that the girl was mute, not deaf. Like, okay, can at least someone explain to me how this thing's supposed to work? Because it's not like she was wearing it. So, like, unless that thing is involved, I cannot believe that she's deaf. Like, genuinely, can someone tell me how this is supposed to work? Like the teacher said that it there's captions or something, but again, like, how does it work exactly? Let me go back to that. Maybe that will help.
This is a new device that will provide captioning for you for lessons and videos.
Thank you.
Okay. So he just presented her the device, so she definitely couldn't turn it on, and yet she heard him. Darman, you already changed the title like twice or three times. I have been looking at this video since it came out, and you changed the title like 2 to 3 times. So honestly, good that I didn't make it yesterday. But like, genuinely, I have a question. Is the girl supposed to be deaf or mute? Which one? Like, again, genuinely, I want to ask you guys a very, very, very simple question. If you saw that scene, without a title, without anything else, and I asked you, is the girl deaf or mute? What would your answer be? You would assume that she's mute, right? Because, again, from the scene, and honestly from most scenes, she does the kind of behavior that's expected from a mute person, not from a deaf person. Now you'll ask me, what kind of behavior? Well, quite simple. A mute person is a type of person who usually hears well, like their hearing is normal, but they can't speak. Either they can barely speak to the point that it isn't worth it, or they just cannot speak at all. But they can hear very well. So as long as they have something that helps them talk, they're fine. But for her, she like, what's the problem with her? Like, even though she's supposed to not hear well, she hears well even without the device turned on, which isn't it a little weird? Like, again, if somebody knows what this thing is, explain it to me, because like, is this turned on by default? What is this exactly? Because again, like, I don't know, is this thing activated? Can she hear him because of it? Can she hear Haley because of it? Like, how? Because somebody generally explained to me, like, again, I'm gonna say it a million times. Feel free to correct me in the comments. I want to be corrected. I want someone to explain this, please. If you can explain this to me, if you can tell me that I'm wrong and explain this to me, explain how this thing's supposed to work exactly, then I'd honestly really appreciate it. Anyway. Wait, what was on the post? Yeah.
I heard some kids say that the school can't compete in the football tournament anymore. Something about lack of funding, I think?
So the thing is turned on, I guess? Like, I don't really know, because even if it's turned on, like, again, if this thing has a screen in which she can read what the person was saying, she wasn't looking at the screen. So, how exactly? Again, please, if somebody in the comments knows how this device is supposed to be used exactly, what it is, then please, I'd really appreciate it, because I honestly do not know what that thing is. I'm pretty much guessing based on what I'm seeing. Like, even if it's the type of thing where somebody speaks into the microphone, whether directly or like in its general direction, and then what they're saying pops up in the screen here, like, even if it's like that, she isn't looking at the screen. Or even if she was, she definitely wasn't looking at the screen when she was talking to Haley, was she? Anyway.
Hey girl, you ready?
Overcoming fear.
Wait a minute. Wait a gosh darn minute. How?
Hey girl, you ready?
How is it supposed to work? Somebody, please, for the life of me, explain to me how this thing is supposed to work. Can somebody please explain to me how this thing is supposed to work? Like, genuinely, how does she hear Haley well? How? How does Lana hear Haley? How? I'm gonna lose my mind. Anyway.
Overcoming fear is about identifying the source. Does it stem from a specific thought,
Of course it had to be you. Of course it had to be you.
place or person, a traumatic memory. Fear will go away when there.
Where's my charger?
Yeah, guess what? I'm not gonna wait for Domin to tell me. Show me what this thing is. Can't you really show me? Like, is that girl? Like, is that girl Lana?
You must be really popular. Oh, no. They're just my friends from my old school. Sorry, I should have known the buzzing would be distracting. Haley, how do you make friends? Just by being yourself. What if being yourself is weird? Come. I want you to meet my mom and brother.
I really hope this does not go where I think it's gonna go.
Hey, Mom. Jeff?
Oh, thank God. Oh, thank God. Alrighty, basically if you guys want to know what I was thinking, basically I thought that they were gonna pull the move where the bully was gonna be her brother, but thank God that this wasn't true. Oh.
This is my new bestie, Lana. She's helping me catch up in class.
Nice to meet you, Lana.
So nice to meet you two. I speak through this tablet because I am deaf. She said she speaks through the tablet because she's deaf.
I'm deaf too. Nice to meet you.
I speak through the tablet because I am deaf. Somebody tell me how this sentence is supposed to make sense. I speak through the tablet because I am deaf. Okay, at this point, this girl is mute, not deaf at this point. Like, did they mistake deafness for muteness or something? Because it's supposed to be I speak through this tablet because I'm mute, not I speak through this tablet because I'm deaf. What does deafness have to do with it? The woman can use her voice. Why not just use your voice? Why? If you can type, then you definitely can talk. Especially since, again, like, she definitely was in an age where she was old enough to at least know how to speak before she went deaf. So, like, again, what do you mean you have to use the tablet because you're deaf? It's supposed to be you have to use your tablet because you're mute, not the... Okay, anyway.
You girls have fun.
I didn't know your brother was deaf too. Come on. So, knowing what you know, would you be his friend? Of course. So there's no reason why anyone shouldn't be yours. We're friends, aren't we?
I would like to be your friend.
Lana, your voice, it's so pretty.
Where's the device? Where is the device?
Lana, your voice, it's so pretty.
I usually don't speak.
Why do you sound so weird?
Because I sound weird. I used to have a best friend, but after my accident, he changed.
So, that's why I used a tablet.
But I won't use it forever. I'm saving up for this surgery to fix my hearing.
Jeff looked into that, but it doesn't return your hearing to its original form. He said he liked the way he was. He was special. Sometimes it's better to accept that things have changed.
I'm sorry, what? What? Wait. You're telling me that it's better for her to stay as she is rather than do a surgery that can change her life for the better? Is that what it is? Sometimes I wonder how DharMann thinks of this stuff. Like until now it was kind of fine, but now you're just joking. Like, is the message of this video, oh yeah, if you could take a surgery that could fix your hearing, like not completely, but still make your hearing better, don't take it because you're special and you should love yourself the way you are and don't try to change. What the? Okay. What the heck are you talking about? Like, you're telling me that you don't want her to take the surgery because she just has to accept how things are? Wow, you know what? Yeah, I have a okay. Let's assume a completely hypothetical. Let's say I'm in a hypothetical situation where I have a brain tumor. If I'm given an opportunity to get a surgery that can get rid of this brain tumor, do I say, no, I like myself just the way I am, I don't want to change a thing, or do I take the surgery? And before you say, oh, it's different because one can kill you while the other you can live with, think about it. Both of them alter your lives for the worse. Hearing obviously alters your life for the worse, and brain tumors not only give you headaches, but they also shorten your life. Yeah. So what? Should I just love myself or accept myself the way I am, or do the surgery to get rid of it? Tell me. Because by her logic, she thinks I should keep it. I should keep the brain tumor. Do you see why it doesn't make sense now? Let's just go... Okay, what? Let's just go back. Like the way he was. Oh yeah, that's why he didn't take the surgery, huh? Oh yeah, you know what? Yeah, you're totally right. The surgery that's supposed to remove the brain tumor and make my life better shouldn't be removed because I like the way I am. I'm like the way I am. I don't want anything to change. And before you say they're not the same, let me change up the phrase a little bit. I don't want to do the surgery because I like the way I am. I don't want to make my hearing better. Okay, maybe the last one was an extra sentence, but like, generally think about it. Both of them are basically the exact same scenario where you do a surgery to make your life better. Now, of course, one is much more dangerous than the other, obviously. I understand that. I understand that those two aren't completely equal situations because one endangers your life while the other makes your life harder, but it doesn't result in you having a higher risk of dying. So, like, let's answer a very simple question. Are they considered the same situation when it comes to changing your life for the better? Yes. Because, again, by her logic, Haley is saying that I should like myself the way I am, even if I have a brain tumor that would result in me being dead soon. Yeah, I shouldn't take the surgery and I should like myself the way I am. Do you now see how utterly stupid it is? Because, like, just like us now, I wouldn't mind saying it one more time because I'd like my message to be heard very well. I'd like my message to spread across the way I intend for it to be spread, you know? But, like, still, that's a terrible message. Like, DharMann hasn't done a terrible message in, like, ever. I think this is the first time where I genuinely say that the message is wrong. Like, really?
So, please, don't rush into anything.
Don't rush into what? I'm supposed to be the calm person, yet this video is making me lose my mind. Like, I know that I honestly show more of a reaction to the point that I can't really call myself a calm person per se. But, like, genuinely, what do you mean please don't rush into anything? If her financials are good, she should just do it. The woman is almost deaf anyway. And the surgery is supposed to help her. This is supposed to be a certified surgery, not even a really risky one. So just go for it if your financial situation is well enough.
I appreciate that. But I'm finally able to afford this surgery. I only need a few more shifts.
Just remember the grass isn't always greener on the other side, okay?
DharMann, I am this close to throwing the laptop into the wall. The grass is always greener on the other side. If you guys don't know, back when DharMann still used this message, I said something before that honestly aged really well when it comes to this video, which is basically, like, this was a very long time ago, so unless you go to my older videos, and I mean the very old videos, like a couple months old type of videos, basically what I said was that no, sometimes the grass is greener on the other side, because he said the grass isn't always greener. Like, now of course, even though this is supposed to imply that it can be greener, let's be honest, when people listen to this message, they assume that no, it can never be greener on the other side, but guess what? What I said before applies really well here, which is that yes, no, you're completely wrong. The grass is sometimes greener on the other side. And this is the perfect situation. Like, Haley, the hell you mean she shouldn't do the surgery? Oh, the grass is always greener on the other side. What? What the fuck? You're not supposed to swear. You're not supposed to swear. Hold it together. Hold it together. Like, Haley, the surgery is certified. Like, just so you guys understand fully, this isn't a type of surgery where it's extremely experimental and risky. No, this is a certified surgery that has existed for like half this woman's lifetime or something. And even then, back then, it was certified. It wasn't risky at all. So, like, why wouldn't she take it? Why would she improve her hearing even by just a little? Why wouldn't she do that? You see how dumb that is? Like, this genuinely infuriates me, because if you guys don't know, this is the first time in my reacting career, whether you include all my videos or just the videos that are public. Because if you guys don't know, like, my very early videos have problems with them that make them simply unwatchable, so they're not public or anything, they're private. But, like, basically, in my almost a year of reacting, at least if you only include the public videos, I have never seen a video where the message was outright wrong. Like, I'm like, maybe that message can work all the time and stuff like that, and even then, like, you'd probably only know that I would do that type of thing back then, because guess what? Like, today, DharMann doesn't repeat the live message in the end like he used to, so I honestly forget them when the video's done, because they don't repeat them like they used to. But I might as well say it right now. No, the grass is greener on her side. She should take the surgery, so you should shut the hell up. Anyway.
Shifts.
Just remember the grass isn't always greener on the other side, okay?
If they make Haley turn out to be correct, I am gonna do something I don't want to do. Like, honestly, I would have preferred them to throw the chair I'm on, but it wouldn't work since I don't have a webcam. Which means that, guess what? It's not really gonna work. Like, it's not really gonna work because nobody's gonna hear me. Okay, anyways, like I said, let's continue.
Where have you been? I've been texting you nonstop. I was so worried. Where have you been? I've been texting you nonstop. I was so worried.
I made a new friend. They're so nice, and we had dinner.
You need to be careful. You can't just go out without me knowing where.
Mom, but I'm almost 18.
You need to tell me where you are at all times. How am I supposed to protect you if I don't even know where you are?
You don't need to protect me. I just want to feel normal for once. I just want to hang out with my friends and go out.
Also, if you guys want to know why her voice is supposed to be weird, it's essentially because here's the thing. There is a consequence if you don't speak for long enough, and obviously since she was 8 or something, she never spoke. Now, I'm gonna look it up in the background because I honestly want to know if this is actually true or not, but let's continue because, again, I don't want to waste your guys' time.
Oh, for once. I just want to hang out with my friends and go out. Please, Mom.
I need to look out for you. I am your mom, and people are so cruel, especially to people like you.
Okay, so before we say, like, honestly, I agree with the mom, because we have to remember something. Like, even though the video is kind of making us forget, Lana is still deaf. Like, she's kind of legally deaf. She isn't fully deaf, but, like, you'll ask, well, so? Well, tell me. If a car were hurling right at her, would she have enough time to react? Or, like, jump or something like that? Like, think about it. People who hear perfectly well sometimes don't even have enough time to react. Imagine a person who's nearly deaf. No, so by the way, so I looked it up, and if you don't know, okay, I honestly do not want to depend on AI overview. I am not depending on this. I don't know why Google insists on me using that, but basically, the vocal cords are muscles, and like all muscles, they would eventually start to atrophy. Is that even a word? Like, why do these, like, I know that me just talking isn't gonna really work well, since, you know, I'm not showing it. But, like, okay, atrophy is the decrease in size or wasting away of a body part, cell, or organ or tissue. I'm depending on AI this one, but hey. So basically, if you don't know, that like the voice wouldn't be lost. Like, you wouldn't lose your voice simply by not talking for a while. But the muscles that control the voice, like, will slowly atrophy because, you know, they aren't being used. So yeah, like, basically, because I honestly feel like the explanation is way too long and I don't think I was concise enough. Basically, the muscles that are supposed to be the vocal cords, because the vocal cords are muscles, they slowly become weaker if you don't use them, because that's usually how it works. Your muscles become weaker when you don't use them. Like, think about it. Why is it that whenever people get into an accident that makes them in a coma or something like that, why is it that they have to do physical therapy and all that? Oh yeah, it's because of the fact that their muscles became weaker due to not being used. Anyways, let's continue.
Cruel, especially to people like you. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to.
This is honestly the type of thing where, even though it's cruel, I honestly side with the mom, because again, like, think about it. Imagine a car is hurling towards a normal person. Like, tell me this. Would that normal person have enough time to react? Like, yeah, if they have a fast reaction time, then maybe. But most of the time, no, they won't have enough time to react. Imagine an almost deaf person. She likely will not even know. She won't even know that She won't even know that a car is hurling towards her, by the way. Like, she won't even know. Like, people who hear well barely register that. Imagine a person who's deaf. They aren't even gonna know. So again, I understand why her mom is concerned. It's not like she's being overprotective or anything like that.
I'm sorry.
Hi, Eli.
Yep, we all know who this kid is.
Your turn to grab it.
You coward! Save her!
I made some new friends in history. You have to sit with us. Hey! Hi, Haley. This is Lana, my first bookside friend, and the only reason why I caught up in math.
Hey.
Hi. Nice to meet you.
Hi, nice to meet you, Val.
I just love your top, Lana.
We hear you're like great at math. You should totally study with us sometime.
Haley keeps telling us how cool you are. Just remember to speak one at a time so she can read your lips.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, read the lips. I guess that's how she's been I guess that's how she's been hearing them technically this whole time. I thought that it was that device. Nope, it was not.
We'll do that moving forward. We're watching a game tomorrow. Wanna come? It's going to be a blast. You're going to have so much fun. Especially for the guy.
Wait, so who's your crush? Yeah.
Oh no, don't even get it.
Okay, what about you?
Just remember the grass isn't always greener on the other side.
Dhar Mann, I am gonna throw the chair. You know, I would have thrown the chair earlier if I had a webcam, but since I'm not, I'm holding myself back a little. But let me tell you, if you repeat that message one more time, that chair that I'm sitting on is being thrown. Okay, what the? You know what?
Sometimes it's better to.
Nope. Nope. I am not accepting that. I am not accepting that. So, let me check.
Just remember the grass isn't always greener on the other side.
Coach Lear implant side effects, huh? Alrighty, I'll search it up, and guess what? This time you guys are waiting with me because, yeah, I'm checking. What are the side effects? Side effects. Alrighty, so let's see. So, what are the benefits? Like, the benefits honestly don't really matter. Let's see. The risks, the general anesthesia, yeah. Anesthesia is pretty much involved in almost every surgery, so it doesn't matter. Okay, blood or fluid collection, attacks of dizziness or vertigo. Okay, no, that's not really what I want. That's not really what I want. What I want is the risk with the implants itself rather than just the general stuff that's happening due to the surgery itself. I want to know what's the aftermath. Okay, this one might be a little like may lose residual hearing. I think that's how it's spelled. Where basically it says that there's gonna be a chance that the implant will destroy any bit of hearing you ever had. But honestly, like if you really think about it, most people who get the surgery like are mostly deaf anyway, so even if that were to happen, like the end result's still gonna be better. So let's see. May have unknown and uncertain side effects. The cochlear implant stimulates the nerves directly with electrical currents. Although the stimulation appears to be safe, the long-term effect of these electric currents on the nerves is unknown. May not hear as well as others, who have had successful outcomes with their implants. May not be able to understand language well. There's no test a person can take before surgery that can predict how well he or she will understand language after surgery. Okay, so they may have like basically may not be able to upgrade or stuff like that. Like again, most of that stuff is like basically it doesn't matter because like yeah, it's kind of expected. But like I want the real changes. Okay, so this one is the one they mentioned. Static electricity. Static electricity may temporarily or permanently damage a cochlear. I feel like I'm gonna need Google at this point to tell me how this thing's supposed to be spelled. But anyway, it may be good practice to remove the processor and headset before contact with static generating materials such as children's plastic play equipment, TV screens, computer monitors, or synthetic fabric. Yeah, sure. Have less ability to hear both soft sounds and loud sounds without changing the sensitivity of the implant. May develop irritation. Can let the external parts get wet. May hear strange sounds. So, like I care. Like, genuinely, what does she have to lose? Like, you can look it up yourself. I'm not gonna depend on this thing because here's the thing. Dhar Mann is willing to twist the narrative to use his own point. And before you tell me that I'm doing the same, I am ready to list out the side effects for you right now. just to prove that I'm not twisting it. Let's hear the risks, huh? Injury to the facial nerve, meningitis, I guess? Cerebrospinal fluid leakage, fluid leak. Why are these words so difficult? Okay, like basically there are problems, yes, but here's the thing: with any surgery there has to be risks. There's no surgery that's risk-free. Ask any doctor. Like if you've watched Dr. Mike in the past, for example, you will know that he mentioned before that there's no such thing as a risk-free surgery. Every surgery has risks, no matter how small. It's just that the main question is it worth it? And honestly, for her, I think it is, because for her level where she can basically almost hear nothing, like she can barely hear a thing at their loudest, then yeah, honestly, it would be for the best for her to just do the surgery instead. Yeah, I hate Dhar Mann for this. I hate you so much for this, Dhar Mann, because like, genuinely, the guy is straight up like he makes sure that only the bad stuff shows up. Like, give me the context at least.
Sometimes it's better to accept
I am gonna.
that things have changed.
I'm done. I am done. There you go. I threw the chair. Happy now? Are you happy that I threw the chair? Ah! I don't know if you heard that or not, but I threw the chair. I stuck to my word. Do not swear. Do not swear. Anyway.
We're going to the tournament.
What? How?
Bro, I don't know. Apparently somebody paid for the cost out of their own pocket.
Wait, but who paid for it?
So I finally saved up enough money.
Listen, I know it's your decision to make, but I really want you to think.
I decided I'm not getting the surgery.
I already threw the chair and I bashed it against the floor. What else do you want me to do? What else do you want me to do? Open a door and throw it out of the room entirely? Because then it would take me way too long to get it back. So tell me, what am I supposed to do? Like, DharMann! 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 What am I supposed to do?
Really?
Yeah. I realize I'm not weird. I'm just different. It's like someone told me the grass isn't always greener on the other side.
Yeah, the surgery that's supposed to remove my brain tumor, yeah, that surgery is definitely not worth it, and the grass isn't always greener on the other side. And before you say that it's not the same thing, remember this: there's no such thing as a surgery being risk-free. Every surgery has its risks. A surgery that removes a brain tumor definitely has its risks. So, may I ask, what's the point? Are you telling me that she shouldn't accept a life-changing surgery?
Come here.
After all, sometimes it's like better to accept things have changed.
Sometimes it's better to accept that I have a brain tumor and that I might die in the next year. Yeah, you know, I should accept that things have changed and that my lifespan has changed from me living to 80 or 90, hopefully, to me living until next year. Yeah, I should really accept it. You know what? You're right. You're totally right. I should accept it instead of getting the surgery. What the Like, I honestly don't like doing this where I tease a swear, but I never do it, because, like, I understand it's annoying and all of that, but this guy is genuinely pushing me to my limit. But then I remember that I made an entire rule about not swearing.
Hey, girl. So good to see you.
Okay, is there anything new, or are we just gonna spend it more on? Yippee!
Sweetie. What are you doing? What are you doing? Sweetie. Eli, good thing you were here.
Lana, I am so sorry that I've been such a jerk to you. And I'm sorry that I didn't save you back then.
I'm sorry, what? Dude, like, I knew it was him before, but now let's address it. So, you're telling me that you're the one who caused it, and yet you still bullied her for it? You bullied her for the thing you caused? Wow, Eli, wow. Alright, like bam 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 bam. Wait, what?
We're friends after all.
Yep, beep 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 beep. Yeah, saved you a whole 2 minutes or something. Anyway, so might as well address this. First of all, terrible, 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 terrible message. Oh boy, you should not get a surgery that's supposed to make your life better. Oh no, no. What the heck? What the heck, DharMann? Just let her get the surgery. Like, this really sends a bad message. If a surgery is supposed to help you, and its risks are not really that big, then just do it. Like, yeah, dizziness and stuff like that is gonna be a little bad, but tell me, wouldn't you rather that just to have better hearing? Like, yeah, her hearing isn't gonna be the best thing in the world or even normal or anything, but like, if she even has good enough hearing that she can live, it's gonna be worth it. Like, I know it's not gonna be me. I haven't done the surgery. Obviously, my ears are thankfully well. But, like, again, why not? This sends a terrible message. Just let her do the surgery. Why not? And also, deaf girl finds out why she can't hear. Are you really sure that even she found out? Like, just because he was with her doesn't mean she's gonna connect the dots and say, oh yeah, he's the one who caused it. No, Eli wasn't the one who caused it. He just didn't save her. That's the difference. So I'm inclined to say this is clickbait, which is honestly a little weird. Because here's the thing. If you guys aren't keeping track of DharMann day to day like me, you would know, like, if you were keeping track of him like me, you would know that he already changed the title like 2 to 3 times. This isn't the original title. Like, he may have changed it back to the original, but last time I checked, this wasn't the original title. He changed it once or twice. And I honestly wouldn't be surprised if I refreshed the page and suddenly it was another title. Because, like, this is honestly clickbait. Finds out why she can't hear. Like, didn't she already know that she couldn't hear because of a car accident? Didn't she already know that? And also, that terrible message. Oh yeah, you know what? You're totally right. She should never. Like, of course you should consider the risks. But here's the thing. For someone in her situation, like, I don't think it would be that bad for her to get the surgery. Like, I would say that the people who wouldn't take the surgery are people whose hearing is good enough. Like, yeah, their hearing has definitely gotten worse over the years, but not to the point where it's so bad that they need a surgery. And also, don't hearing aids exist? Like, don't hearing aids exist? Like, I honestly wanted to mention it, but like, don't hearing aids exist? Do you really need a surgery that's that complicated? Well, you know what? Let me check again what that surgery was supposed to be about. Let me check. Like, it's not gonna take long. Okay, so what are the benefits of cochlear implants? Because, you know, they always be mentioning the risks without the benefits, huh? For people with implants, hearing ranges from near normal ability to understand speech to no hearing benefit at all, okay? Wait, what? Hearing ranges from normal ability to understand speech to no hearing benefit at all. Okay, you know what? Good. Adults often benefit immediately and continue to improve for about 3 months after the initial tooling sessions. Although performance continues to improve, improvements are slower. Coach, you know what? I'm done. I am going to Google Translate. I'm done with trying to translate this. Cochlear. Okay, I'm done. Cochlear, I guess.
Cochlear.
I am not saying that. I do not know if you heard it, but I'm not saying that. I do not care. I am not saying that. Like, I don't know if this thing can hear audio exactly, but like, I'm gonna put the speakers right towards the mic so you guys know what this thing told me to say, because I am not saying that. Hear it? Wait, what? My guy, just work with me. Work with me for once. When I want people to hear, just let them hear. Of course, you know what? Yeah. This thing should totally turn against me when I don't want. But like, look, the main problem with this video is the fact that it simply just doesn't list out the benefits. It focuses only on the risks. Like, first of all, that woman isn't like Lana's an adult, so she's definitely gonna benefit immediately from it. Like, of course, children, she's not really a child, and even if she is, like, she's probably 17 at the least, so yeah. Most perceive loud, medium, and soft sounds, so they can perceive different sounds. Good. Yeah, you know what? That's perfectly good. Many understand speech without lip reading. However, even if this is not possible, using the implant helps lip reading. Good. Many can make phone calls and understand familiar voices over the telephone. Many can watch TV more easily, especially when they can also see the speaker's face. However, listening to the audio is often more difficult as there are no visual cues available. Some can enjoy music. Case closed. DharMann, if you're gonna list out the risks for and why she shouldn't go with the surgery, why not list out the benefits? Why not? Of course, always focus on the downsides, always focus on the negatives, blah 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 blah. Anyways, I am not saying how that word is supposed to be spelled. I am telling you, I'm not saying it. And let me like, of course, I'm holding the speaker right up to the mic. I think that the mic should hear it, since, you know, this is a humanoid voice. So it's not like it's a background noise that gets blurred out. So like, hear it real quick. Let me press this.
Cochlear.
What the heck is that? I do not want to say it. But like, anyways, so back to the main point. I would say that my main problem with this is the message. Like, this is, mind you, the first time this happened where I was totally against it. Like, there's a reason why the grass isn't always greener. There's a reason why they put always. It's because of the fact that sometimes it is greener on the other side. It's just that it's not really implied. Like, even though it's implied, most people just think of it as it can never be greener, but let's be honest. It can sometimes be greener on the other side, and this is the perfect example. Like, yeah, there are risks, but what about the benefits? Always focus on the negatives. Negatives. What about the positives? Ever thought about that for once? Oh, boy. And, yeah, I guess she can do lip reading. I guess that's what happened. But, like, honestly, Eli is a next level piece of garbage. I guess that's the only thing I could come up with without it being a swear, because like, genuinely think about it, the guy not only bullied her for like 10 years straight, but also he was the one who caused their deafness in the first place. Okay, maybe I should rephrase that. He didn't cause it, but he could have prevented it. Like, he knows very well that he could have saved her, and yet he did not, and yet he bullies her. Like, okay, I was a little wrong here. He wasn't the one who caused it. He didn't push her into the car or anything. But, like, he could have prevented it rather easily. And yet he did not. So if you could have saved her, but you didn't because you decided not to run to her for whatever reason, whether it's because you were a coward or anything, like, you should feel guilty. You should help her. You shouldn't just bully her. Like, this is some next level bullying and evil that I've honestly never seen in a while. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. On the left is my most recent video, and right is a video YouTube recommends. As always, the links to the channel and the video are in the description. As always, I'll see you guys next time. Bye.